Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. I was getting ready to can some beef. I took this beef out of my freezer. It's the beef that I've been collecting that I catch on sale in the freezer part of the commissary. And I only had enough for 2 quarts and 2 pints. And I was going to do what I usually do and fill in the gaps with beans. Then I had a thought and I asked my wife, have you ever heard of anyone pressure canning eggs? And I don't think I've ever seen anyone try to do it. I have no idea how this is going to come out, but I'm going to go ahead and pressure can eggs along with the beef 3 different ways. As you can see here, these are just hard-boiled eggs, and I found that 6 of them fit into a pint. Well, I forgot to tell you, these hard-boiled eggs are out of their shells. I've got 3 pints. The reason I did 3 pints is because if it does work, I'm going to keep 2 of those pints in my pantry, then try it in 6 months, and if it's still good, I'm going to try the other one 6 months later. I am going to can hard-boiled eggs that are still in their shell, and only 3 of them fit in a pint this way. Which is kind of a waste of space, but this is an experiment. We'll see how that works. I'm going to do 2 of these in case it works also. So we've got 2 pints that have hard-boiled eggs with the shell on. We have 3 pints that have hard-boiled eggs that have been deshelled. And I'm going to cook just 1 pint. I took 6 eggs out, but I should have only taken out 3. I'm going to cook just 1 pint of raw eggs. These eggs have not been cooked and they're still raw. Actually, they're still cold in my hand. So I'm going to cook 3 of these, or I'm going to pressure can 3 of these in 1 pint. And if it looks like I have a good enough room in there, I'll probably go ahead and just do another one. But there you go. There's 3 of the raw eggs. Now all I'm going to do is clean the rims of my jars. My lids are getting a little bit hot right now, so they're ready to come off the burner. I'm going to put my lids on, and then we're going to get the pressure canner ready. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that these are ready to go into the pressure canner, I'm going to go ahead and put them in there. I'm going to put some water and vinegar in there, and then I'm going to show you what everything looks like in there when it's done. As you can see, I marked the eggs that are raw in here, raw. That way we'll be able to distinguish which ones they were. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, all of the jars are in there. There's my raw one. It's got enough water in there. I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on now and continue with the pressure canning process. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is not to teach people how to pressure can. If you haven't pressure canned before and you want to learn how to pressure can, I'm going to go ahead and leave some cards on this video on the top right hand corner so you can go and take a look at those videos if you want to learn how to pressure can. This is purely an experimental video to see what would happen if we pressure can eggs and see how they come out. So we'll see you guys in about 2.5 hours when this is all done.
Dad, I think there's someone downstairs. All right, be quiet and get back in your room.
Do not shoot! What is this? It is a Victor!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Through Night T2. I don't like to attach any flashlights to my banana. So when I saw this flashlight and I was given the opportunity to review it, I thought I'd take them up on the offer because it's the perfect flashlight to hold on your hand while you hold your banana on your other hand. Now, as you can see, it fits perfectly in my hand, and with my pinky I can turn the light on or off. This flashlight comes with a holster, 2 spare O-rings, a lanyard, a USB-C charging cord, and of course the T2 itself. It has 6 different lumen setting ranging from 3757 lumens all the way down to zero point 0.3 lumens on the Firefly side. As you can see, the turbo is very bright, and it also has several settings all the way from high to medium to low and strobe. The Firefly setting will run for 69 days on one charge. And as you can see, it is also equipped with this massive 5000 milliamp battery. This to me is an excellent flashlight to be able to hold with your non-dominant hand and to be able to operate it at the same time that you're holding your banana with your dominant hand. So if you guys want to take a look at this flashlight, I'm going to leave a link in the description of my video. Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely surprised. Let me show you what the results are. As you can see, they're still sealing, or they're still processing. These two jars are the eggs that were boiled but left in their shell. This is the surprising part. This is the jar of the eggs that I put in there without cooking. And look at how nice they turned out. And what was even more surprising to me, I thought that the eggs that were hard boiled, that we unshelled and put in there, I thought in the beginning that those were the ones that were going to turn out the best. But look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these sit here overnight. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is the next morning, and we've got our lineup of our 3 contestants here. So here we have eggs that were boiled but left in the shell. Here we have what I think is going to be our biggest loser. And it's what I thought was going to be our biggest winner when we first started this. Is our boiled eggs that I took out of the shell. And here's what I thought was going to be our biggest loser. But it looks like it's going to be the one with our best results, which was just raw eggs in the shell in the jar with water. It's got a really good seal. And look at that. It almost looks like it burned them. See that? And it doesn't smell bad. It just smells like eggs that you unshelled. So there's no bad smell or anything like that. And I really wouldn't expect there to be. Let's go ahead and take one out of here and put it on a plate. And we're going to see what it looks like. Actually, the texture seems good. I thought it was going to have a mushy texture, but it doesn't. Well, the egg white around it is a little mushy. But as you can see, it's not falling apart. The side that was above the water is not mushy at all. But the side that was in the water is a bit mushy. But it's still staying together. So it's not like it's really super mushy. Let's cut it up and see what it looks like inside. And there you go. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bite just to see what it tastes like. The texture is fine. It's really not bad at all. However, it does have a bit of a burnt taste to it. It's not overwhelming, but you can tell that it has a burnt taste to it. So as far as I'm concerned, this is a fail. And as you can see, there's a little bit of color in the water, but nothing close to as the other one that we just did. The egg white though, the texture of the egg white is like it's supposed to be. It feels just like a regular hard-boiled egg. It's not mushy or anything like that. So far, this is, in my opinion, more successful than the first one. As you can see, it pretty much looks like the first one, the unshelled ones. Let me go ahead and give it a taste and see what it tastes like. This one has kind of like a bit of a burnt taste to it. It's not so off-putting that you couldn't eat the egg, but it has a little bit of a burnt taste to it. All right, let's try the last one. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think it's as dark, but still the same thing. It smells just like an egg is supposed to smell after it's been hard boiled, and the texture is fine. So let's cut into it and give it a taste. And there you go. So far as texture goes, this one has the best texture out of all three. Let's give it a taste and see what it tastes like. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. This has the same taste as the one that was already hard boiled. And the texture is a little bit better. However, ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad I tried this, because I know that this is not a way that I will be preserving eggs. I'll just rely on my chickens when I have some, and on my powdered eggs that's in my long-term food storage. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got something out of this. At least now you know what happens if you pressure can eggs. You get this. It's not terrible, but it's not good enough for me to want to do it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Hey, listen, I left this towards the end for those of you that are my VIPs and like to watch my videos throughout. If you would like to enter to win the T2 from Through Night, go ahead and leave the word in all capital letters, flashlight, at the end of your comment. So leave a comment, say whatever you want to say, and at the end, put the word flashlight in all caps. If you don't want to leave a comment, then just put the word flashlight and you're entered to win. And on tomorrow's live stream, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know who the winner of that flashlight is, and then I'll ship one off to you. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining in. I hope you guys got something out of this. Oh, check it out. This is my beef. This is how the beef came out. At least the beef I know for sure is good. I would definitely eat this. Remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. This is Alaska Prepper. I'm out.